Privet everyone, I will be explaining how could the Soviets win the Russian Civil War. The first problem being how could the Soviets deal with Estonian, Finnish, and White Russian forces marching towards Leningrad. Well, the fact was White Russians still didn't recognize Estonia and Finland as nations despite them helping the White Russians, causing tension between officers and even normal troops. The second problem for the Soviets was the massive White Russian offensives coming from Siberia, causing important cities like Omsk to fall to the White Russians. Admiral Kolchak was leading these offensives. But the admiral part may have been a problem. This meant Kolchak had zero experience in armies and politics. While Kolchak may have advanced 250 miles, but he gained little from thinly populated and unindustrialized land. Meanwhile, American, British, and French aid never reached the front line and went into the pockets of corrupt officials. The third and biggest threat was even more white forces led by Anton Denikin. He had almost captured Moscow, but his officers had captured Ukraine instead. While this meant they could starve out the Reds by controlling all that juicy Ukrainian wheat, this also meant his troops were now more spread out than ever. Meanwhile, anarchist Ukrainians, allied to the Soviets, were a nightmare for White Russian logistics. All these factors meant the Soviets could push on all fronts. Kolchak was shot. Anton Denikin had retreated. The Soviets had won. Well, if you guys would like to see how the Soviets lost the Polish-Soviet War, please like and subscribe.